Let's do this. Hello, people. Good morning. Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work and hope your health and strength is good. What? What's up, gamers? Look. Remember that GoldenEye video I made about a couple days ago? Remember I told you that GoldenEye GoldenEye needs to be rebuilt. It needs to be in a Call of Duty format. I told you that nostalgia is dead. And I told you that going backwards in video games is stupid, right? Remember the illustration of the Avengers that I gave you? That the format that it needs to be in? So you thought I was wrong, right? Think again. Well, the former creators of GoldenEye has talked about GoldenEye the remake. See, GoldenEye the remake on the Switch and the Xbox One, they were outsourced. Nintendo was working on the Switch version, and Microsoft. There was this other company that was working on the game. Rare never worked on it, and the former developers of the N64 version, they spoke up. Listen to this. Says here, original GoldenEye 007 developers weigh in on new remasters. It says in quotes, bit shady all around that we weren't invited. What a shame! What a shame on Sony and Nintendo. Anyway, says here, see if I can get this together here. Oh, don't stop moving all over the place. Come here. Alright, let's go. Says here, members of original development team behind the legendary GoldenEye for the N64 have shared their thoughts on the recent release of the game for Nintendo Switch and Xbox. Responding to a tweet by Rare, the game original developer, game designer David Dolk, questioned where was the love for the team who actually made it? It says, obviously, marvelous to see GoldenEye 007 re-release, and I hope people have a lot of fun with it, Dolk continued. But yeah, bit shabby all around that we weren't invited. Then they say here, let me see if I can get this down here. Come here. No, I don't want to answer. No, okay, here we go. No, I got it. Now I got it. Here go the next. Let me continue here. All right, it says here, GoldenEye 007 for Nintendo Switch developed internally at Nintendo Europe. Dolk mentioned a list of veteran ex-Rare team members who helped craft GoldenEye and who have now more than 25 years later gone on to other jobs in the industry. Can you imagine a similar scenario in any other creative media? And then it said in parentheses, book, music, films. Then Dolk continues, a highly anticipated reissue after a quarter of a century, and the original creators aren't involved. Oh boy. Anyway, it says here, the discussion comes after mixed feedbacks to the new version of GoldenEye, and continued question over why the Nintendo Switch and Xbox version differ, most prominently in their inclusion or lack of online multiplayer. Sad to think GoldenEye for Switch and Xbox was outsourced to two different developers. Former Rare composer Grammy Norgate, former composer Grammy Norgate added, "You could have got the old team back together for one more gig, guys. We wouldn't have let you down. Labor of love are always better value than cash for mates. Then it says here, the Nintendo Switch version of GoldenEye was handled internally within Nintendo, while the Xbox version was worked on by Vancouver-based studio Code Mystic. Then it says, just a general FYI, that means for your information, it says, for all those inquiring, we were the devs that worked on GoldenEye for Xbox, but we don't make the plans, Code Mystic wrote on Twitter. Unfortunately, there will be questions we can't answer. Fans of GoldenEye 007 have asked for the long-lost Xbox Live Arcade version of the game to be re-released instead. That addition was made before we brought on board. Code Mystic replied to some asking why the Xbox Live port was not used. That was really disappointing discovery, Norgate concluded. And then it says here, how have you found the new version of GoldenEye so far? And that's the end of the article. So, when I was telling you that GoldenEye needed to be rebuilt, that nostalgia is dead and going backward in video games is stupid, I was right. Okay? That game needed to be rebuilt, and the former creators said it was sad that they weren't invited, and they also said they could have asked the former devs, you know, like to help build the game, rebuild the game. So who is laughing now? When I first did that first video, I was dead serious. I wasn't playing. I was dead serious about that. I said this game need to be rebuilt from the ground up, and I said it's in the wrong format. I also told you the form that it's in now, that might have worked back in the N64 days for that era, but in today's today's time, 2023, GoldenEye needs to be in a Call of Duty format, okay, like a 6 versus 6, and I gave you the illustration. And now the former devs has finally spoken. Nintendo of Europe was working on the Switch version, and then Code Mystic was working on the Xbox version. So Microsoft nor Nintendo didn't even have the guts to call, or the heart to call the former devs to work on the game, and that's a shame. It's a shame. Like they said up here in the article, it says they said you could have got the old team back together for one more gig, guys meaning Nintendo and Microsoft. It said we wouldn't have let you down. Labor of love are always better value than cash for mates. Yeah. So who is laughing now when I said GoldenEye needed to be rebuilt? See, when I gave you those illustrations, when I talked to you about the Wii U and why the Switch should have never been built, I was never lying. When I broke down the Avengers to you and give you the illustrations, I was never lying. And when I was telling you about GoldenEye, I was the first person on the internet that came out and told everybody. I told you. I told you that GoldenEye proves that nostalgia is dead. And now you got the original creators, half a century now, speaking on the re-release. Nintendo and Microsoft should have called them back, because they are the original creators of the game. Just imagine now they rebuild GoldenEye. Remember when I was telling you that they needed to put more life into the game and into the environments? Who is laughing now? Just imagine if the original creators would have came. I mean, the original creators would have come and and rebuild the game, it would have been a better experience. The Xbox Live version would have been outclassed if those original creators would have made the game for 2023. Yeah. Who is laughing now? See, when I'm sitting here talking to you guys about video games, I'm being real honest to you, being real honest with you. I'm not pulling no tricks or no stunts or no scams on you guys. I'm laying it all out there to let you know what's going on in this game industry. And when I told you that GoldenEye proves that nostalgia is dead, yeah, who is laughing now? Yeah, when the original creator said, look, you could have got the old team back together for one more gig, guys, we wouldn't have let you down. Labor of love are always better value than cash for mates. Yeah. Who is laughing now? And who on the internet out there saying that I don't know video games? Try me. Okay? Yeah, try me. The original creators, they were right. And I was also right about it. That game needed to be rebuilt. When I told you that the water effects on the dam needs to look like Batman Arkham Knight, who is laughing now? Yeah, when it comes to this video game stuff, I love it, okay? I love this stuff and I love talking about it. And when I talk about a game, I put my heart into it. I don't fake nothing. I'm not chasing after another YouTuber and try to work under them. I'm standing on my own 10 and I'm explaining it and I'm just laying it out there. Okay? Yeah. That game needed to be rebuilt for modern times. Every level. Just think of it. Just, you know what? I'm gonna make another video after this. But if the original developers would have just gotten their hands on this, yeah, GoldenEye would be much better than what it is now. Okay? And the format that is in. The Xbox Live version is a joke. If the original developers would have did this, I mean remade the game, yeah, that's more like it. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video with the GoldenEye trailer in the description box for y'all to enjoy. Let me know your thoughts and opinion. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Bored, Dark Side. Go. Peace.